You haven't helped me. I know, would you please stand up and join me right over here? Excellent. I'd like you to take these cards and face down, mix them up so they're in a random sequence. Although I have a terrible memory, it's possible I could have remembered whose was where. So face down, keep them face down, like this. So yeah, no one can see underneath. And start mixing them up, that's perfect. And while you're doing that, I'll tell you that the selection you make just has to feel right. It has to just be completely random or just a gut instinct. And whenever you're ready, just take one out. Took one out and slide it face down inside this envelope. That's excellent. Terrific. I want you to hold on to this one. The other ones, we don't need. I'm going to keep them face down right over there. But you can stay right here. I have another card, and I need someone now to think of a childhood friend. It's a lot easier than a pet if you've never had a pet. But you could definitely right now be thinking of a childhood friend. Someone that you went to school with, went to camp with, played on your block, who you could vividly remember the details of their face, their laugh, their smile, anything like that. Get it in your mind. And please raise your hand. Raise your hand if you are thinking of someone who was a childhood friend. That is interesting. I'd like if you could point. Actually, not point. Go over to someone and point to them if they're raising their hand. Thank you. You found someone? Who is it? Please stand up and join me right over here. On this card, I want you to write the childhood friend's name right across the top. When you're done, I want you to close the flap. Wait till I turn around. And I know there's a camera to pick up. I'll try to make sure. Just write their name down, and then push it down into the envelope, and then close the flap. Have you done that?
Yes.
I'll take the envelope. Excellent. Now, I don't want to lick it closed because it'll show me there, but when you come back, and you can take a seat, come back. If you could take these two envelopes, and be careful because of the flap is kind of open. I want you to, behind your back, stand right over here, behind your back, start mixing them up a little bit, one over the other, and then just so that you just kind of forget which one is which. Does that make sense?
I will forget.
Yeah, I already forgot which one I handed to you. Now, I want you to take your hands and hold them to the sides, just like this. One in one hand, one in the other, and stand right next to me. And we'll be on the camera. That's perfect. Now, I don't know which one has the childhood pet. Who you selected with the childhood pet in one of the envelopes. I do know the other envelope is yours. What is your name?
Yaakov.
Yaakov? Yaakov, you're thinking of a childhood friend. And that's in one of the envelopes. This is where it gets fun. I want you just to stay very still. The one in your left hand, I have just a feeling that that is the one with the childhood pet. Please raise your hand if you were one of the people who have a childhood pet that was written down. Nice little number of you. Don't. Stay still. It's coming from right over here. The feeling I'm getting is coming from probably one of these two ladies. And I'm getting a name that starts, and I think as a joke, I think I was joking with you, and I think you might have said your name, but I actually didn't catch it. The name I'm getting, not the pet name, but the person who wrote it, the one that you just took out randomly, starts with an N. Was the name, do you have an N also in your name? It is also an N? That's interesting. You both have an N that you wrote down. That's interesting. So I do have an N. You might have told me, but I forgot, and I haven't heard at all your name. There's another letter that just is coming to me right now. It's an I. Is there an I in your name? What about yours? Okay, so it was it Nina? Excellent, Nina. Your childhood pet name. You haven't told it to me before the show, correct? And it might not even be in that envelope. In fact, it might not even be in either envelope, depending on which one you took out. But Nina, I want you to send me a mental image of this pet. Picture their size. It's small. Was it small? It was big. Very interesting. This was a big dog. It was big or no? Was it a dark dog? Brown. Very interesting. I want you to send me the name, in your mind, don't say anything out loud, but send me the name. It's a short name. You just so quickly, yes? It is a short name. It's not even short for something else, like Artie for Arthur. It's just a short name, right? Keep focusing and send me a mental image of the letters. I noticed there was an I in your name. There's an I in your childhood pet's name as well, yes? This feels a little spooky, I know. But I want you to send me, it's so short, I have a feeling I'm only 2 letters off. I think it's like 3 letters. I think you're thinking of, what is the name of your childhood pet? Everyone please make some noise for Nina, who got right inside of my head. Now let me take this if I could. And the other one, well, we know it's yours, if this is right. It's possible this isn't even Dig. And you can take a seat. Thank you so much. Give her a round of applause as she helped me. This might not even be Dig's. In fact, there's a good chance it's not. It could be in this envelope, or it could be in neither. But I'm going to kind of look away because I'm nervous when this happens. But you're going to tell me if it does say that. Yes? Oh, whoops, that's upside down. Everyone please make some noise one more time for me. You're incredible. Thank you so much. I'll get rid of this one. This envelope, we know exactly who it belongs to. I don't even need it. I'm just going to I'll put it away so that we don't get to it. Yaakov, yes? Yaakov, you are thinking of a childhood friend. Someone you remember maybe from your neighborhood. Probably not, I don't think it was sleepaway camp or anything like that. No, it was someone on your block maybe, someone you were close to, yes? You can picture in your mind, even though it was a long time ago, you can picture exactly what they looked like back then. You can picture every detail about them in your mind. And I want you to send me that mental image of what they look like. I want you to be honest. Yaakov, is this what they look like? Yaakov, I'm kidding. That was actually just to relieve the tension. I know Nika was sweating over there. So this was just to release some of that tension and get into your subconscious mind of your childhood friend. Because this was a while ago for you. That's not it. It's a long time ago for college-age kid, childhood friend. Yaakov, are you still friends with this person? You see them regularly or no? But you can picture them as a child, yes? You can picture them laughing. You can picture them running, not running. Because I'm asking you that because I want you to imagine that you're calling them over and they run over to you. If they can't run over to you, just picture them coming over to you as a child. I have an interesting thing with the letters that you're sending me in your mind, but with this child, you know what, just cycle through the letters in their name just one more time in your mind. Just say, I'm seeing like the same letter twice. That's kind of strange. But yes, okay, so it was, I think that letter, it's not the vowel, no, I think I got it. Yaakov, for the very first time, as loud as you can, you're not on the mic, what is the name of this childhood friend? Tommy. Everyone please make some noise for Yaakov. Yaakov, you're incredible. We have a little bit of time left. I need a lady who's got an iPhone. A lady with an iPhone, where the battery's still working. Please do not be embarrassed. As you can see, I will not embarrass anyone. This is all in good fun. So please raise your hand with a lady with an iPhone. She's busy. She looks busy and she's turning away. They were pointing to you. Please, I don't take up everyone's night, but if you can, just be kind. Yes, please stand up. Please stand up and join me. Yes, you're so kind. Everyone give her a round of applause for helping me out. On my phone, I have a list of 100 celebrities. Would you open up your phone into Safari? Yeah, that's what is that? Here, go back to the screen. Yes, perfect. I'm going to go to a website that I'm sure you've heard of. It's nothing unusual, but once load, I know there's not the greatest service here, but once you see this website, it's familiar to you, yes? I want you to think of a celebrity that's just as familiar to you as this website. And I'm going to just click into the search bar, it's Google, by the way, and I want you to start typing in the name of this celebrity, okay? It's not going to be a secret. I can see it, it's totally fine. But when you're done, click search. So think of a celebrity who's really famous. While you're doing that, I'll tell everyone that I have a prediction here. It is not the celebrity that you're going to be thinking of right now, but write it down as we're running out of time, and then just click the blue search button when you're done. Excellent. I didn't even actually take a look. Who is it? He's super famous. Sly. Sylvester Stallone. Sly. Who's a fan? Rocky, right? Yeah, we have a, look at that. You picked the perfect celebrity. The celebrity inside this envelope is not Rocky. I'll tell you that. But like I said, on my phone, just unlock my phone, I have a list of 100 celebrities. You're going to give me a number from 1 to 100. You can put your phone down just for a second. And we're going to see what celebrity is next to that number. Now, Sylvester Stallone is on my list, but it's not my prediction. So I'm hoping the number that you pick is not Sylvester Stallone. What number are you thinking of from 1 to 100? Come a little bit closer. You said 55, yes? They didn't hear you. I'm going to open up my notes app. You can watch for everyone that this is my notes app and this is celebrities, yes? This is dated yesterday, this list. The number 1 celebrity is Tom Hanks, super famous. Number 2 is Kim Kardashian, Frank Sinatra, Michael Jackson. Dame Judi Dench is number 5, but every single number is different. Sylvester Stallone was number 10. That's how often he comes up when I do this experiment. 100 would have been Jack Nicholson, but your number was what?
55.
When you see 55, please read it out loud.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio, as famous as Sylvester Stallone. You could just say Leo and we don't know what you're talking about. I also have, just for fun, a shopping list. We have apples, orange juice, milk, rice, eggs, sugar, spaghetti. 100 would have been kiwis, but I remember your number now was 55. Out loud?
Pizza.
Pizza, we love a good dairy meal. Let's see here. I have a greatest movies of all time list. My favorite movie of all time is The Goonies. If The Goonies is at number 55, we have ourselves a miracle. I'm going to open up the greatest movies. You can see number 1 is The Godfather, 2 is Shawshank, 3 is Schindler's, all the way to number 55. And you know it has to be. Read it out loud.
Back to the Future.
Oh, not even close, not even close. But that just shows you how impossible these predictions can be. There was no way for you to predict my favorite movie would be at your randomly selected number. But I wasn't focused on the movie. I was focused on the celebrity. And the celebrity was Leonardo DiCaprio. Inside this envelope, which I couldn't switch, my hands were on the phone, is nothing else except for now, before you sit down, please raise your hand if on your phone, I recognize you. Good to see you guys. On your phone, you have Instagram, the social media app Instagram. Raise your hand. Please open up your Instagram right now. Go to Instagram right now and go to David Rosenfeld Magic. David Rosenfeld Magic. Once you're at David Rosenfeld, it's all one word, David Rosenfeld Magic, please raise your hand when you are there. Someone, she answers, someone's got to have it, but yes, would you please come up?
I'm connected to the Wi-Fi here.
He's got the Wi-Fi. Did you have the Wi-Fi? Is that how yours worked? That's incredible. You have my Instagram, yes? Using my microphone, please read out loud my bio.
You were thinking of Sylvester Stallone, weren't you?
Everyone, please make some noise for these incredible people who helped me out.